Okay, so I'm going to ask only the basic things here so that I want to see that you guys are doing the preparation or not, and you are uh, at the entrance level or not. Okay, then you go for the expertise. That is another thing. So my first thing is that what is static keyword in Java and what is the use of it?
Static means shared and used for the sharing object for object or the variable memories for the classes or other classes also.
Yeah, so static, yeah, you are right. Static is a keyword which is used whenever you want to make anything shared among the object, that is the class level. So you can use the static keyword with the property as well as you can use with the functions also, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So okay. So how we can make a class constant in Java? If we say that I want to make this property as a class constant, how we can make it?
We can use that
Final keyword.
final
Final
keyword.
keyword.
Yes,
Final
exactly.
keyword.
Whenever we are using a final keyword, okay, so it means we cannot change that property in terms of, you can say that, properties. Okay, so final keyword is used with the property so that we cannot change it. If we are using the static plus final, so it becomes class constant.
Yeah.
Getting my point? If we are using the
Exactly.
final with the without a static keyword, that is called instance or object constant. Okay, so now this thing is that. So now tell me other thing. What is the difference between the while loop and do while loop?
Uh,
While is when we have a condition to execute anything, and do while is something like that, that at least we want to execute one condition, and on top of that, we want to apply a condition to enter whether it is going to be executed or not.
Yeah, exactly. So it means whenever you have a requirement that at least your code should executed once, then you are going to decide that whether next time it is going to run or not. Okay, so
Yeah.
that. Okay, so other persons also try. So now my next question is that you can say that what is overloading in Java? So who would like to give the answer?
If
Yes. So
all the methods have the same name and but their parameters are different on the basis of data type and sequence, then on the basis of the calling object, what kind of parameters we are passing, we can overload the methods and access whatever we want to, extract on the basis of the passing parameters.
Excellent, excellent, beautiful. Anybody else want to explain? That is a beautiful explanation. Excellent, Maninder. Anybody else? Anybody else also try?
if we let's assume that take an example of inheritance that let us define, we have defined one of the class in parent, and if we specifically wants to define that particular class in child also, and want to provide our explicitly our function means what we want to define there, so that is also the function overloading.
No, that is function overriding.
Over.
Okay, so that's why function overloading, whatever Maninder explained, that is function overloading. Yeah, but what you're telling, that is the another aspect of polymorphism. Polymorphism is two times, one is overloading and one is overriding.
right.
What Maninder explained, that is overloading, and what you are explaining, that is overriding, right? So in overriding, you can say two things takes place. Like there should be a relation between two classes, right? But in the overloading, there is no need for the another class. Everything happens in the same class. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Great. Now tell me one thing. Guys are have prepared from the channel also, because I told you if you prepare from the channel also, that will be good. So anybody try? Can I ask some question from the channel? Somebody has put one question on the group also. Like he was writing some code and writing the str equal to hello. Then he was saying that str dot concatenate, and when
Yeah.
he was printing the str, he was again getting the hello, not hello world.
Yes, I am the.
Okay, you. So I have given a video on that, right? And that was mutable and immutable. So have you gone through that video?
Sorry, due to meeting friends with the chance.
So that's why I'm saying that actually you can see that when you go through that video, you will understand that there is a concept of mutable and immutable. I will give you a little bit idea. Rest you can see from that video. One thing is that you cannot change the value of every object, right? And in some cases you can change the value of the original object. So that is the concept of immutable and then you understand that why you are getting that output. Okay, Okay, so now this is the thing. That's why I'm saying that you should go with. Still, you are not able to get from that video. You can come to me and ask me, but I'm sure that that video is very, very clear on that. Okay.
Yeah, actually, due to office meetings, I am not get the chance to go through it. That's why I didn't ask you.
Okay, okay, okay. Don't explain in detail. This video is going to be on YouTube. Okay, but you are looking good. So now my third question is that I want to see that others should also try. So Manindra is trying, you are trying. So let the other person try. If they are not, then you can come to that. So my other question is that mm, I should ask from the YouTube channel, or anybody know what is serialization? No, no, you are not trying from the channel. That is okay. Okay, okay. So now who is the topmost superclass in Java? What is the name of the topmost superclass in Java?
Object class.
Object.
Can you, okay, excellent. Can you tell me the few functions which is available in the object class, which are available in the object class and available to everybody, every class?
Equals to
Equals.
Excellent. And
add
equals hash code, few
Hashtag.
method. Yeah,
has
we have a few versions of wait methods also. So definitely maybe we are not going to use every method, but we should have some, because somebody were going to ask you that what is the superclass. So you are going to at least say few words about that, right? Like what is object class, few methods, something like that. Okay. Okay, now the one thing is that I have not, you can say, explained in the you can say session, but I'm going to ask you so that I want to see you that you guys are exploring by yourself or not. In Java, multi-level inheritance is possible or not? Two things are that. One is called multi-level inheritance. One is called multiple inheritance.
Yeah, multi-level inheritance
Multi-level.
is possible, but
Multi,
multiple inheritance is not possible because due to the ambiguity of the data.
yeah.
Because
Yeah, so you can say right animal. So the thing is that in Java, multi-level inheritance possible. Like you can say you have a child, then parent, and then parent, then parent. That is possible. But whenever talking that like one child have multiple parents, and that is the coming from the real world. A child cannot have multiple parents. So in Java,
parent.
somebody asks you that multiple inheritance possible. That is not possible. That is achieved by some different way. But that is not a
Yeah,
proper.
we can achieve by using the interface also.
Yes, excellent, excellent. We can do one thing. We can write two things together, like extend any class and then implement interface. So that is the way to achieve it. But again, the thing is that first statements will always be that multiple inheritance is not possible, but there is a workaround for that. Okay. Excellent, Anibar. Right, right. So I want to see that you guys should explore yourself also few things. Okay. Okay, so I think what else I can ask? Anybody? Okay, do one thing. Anybody want to ask anything from you guys, each other? I want to see that what you want to ask to others from the sessions. Anybody?
I want to ask.
Yeah, please, Vanda. Yeah, excellent,
What
excellent.
is the difference between abstract class and interfaces?
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yeah, who
abstract
is going
class
to give the
may
answer?
have abstract class may have a function which is not abstract, means normal function also with the abstract function, but interface will always have all the functions are of abstract type only.
Excellent, excellent. So you can say that this is the proper definition that in the abstract class we can have the combinations of abstract method as well as non-abstract method. The interface by default every method is, you can say, abstract. This is, you can say that in few scenarios this definition for some versions they have introduced few other things, but the first statement should be this one, because in the interface now in the latest version of you can say Java we can have few default functions also, right? The default non-abstract function can be there, but they are called default functions. But when somebody is going to ask you, this is the proper answer, that the standard is that interface have by default all the functions as abstract. Okay, so now I think for today this is okay. So this was the glimpse of the, anybody want to ask you any other question, because Maninder has got a chance. So anybody want to take a revenge?
So actually, I face one of the
What is the
question that
difference between public and protect?
Excellent. That is a very good question. So
Can you
again,
come back again?
yeah.
What is your question? Can you come back again?
Difference between public and protect.
Yes, so he is going to ask, actually he's asking that what is the difference between the
Yes.
access specifier of public and protected?
So public is common for all, whether it is from the same package or not. Means we can access from anywhere.
Hmm.
And protected is accessible with the child only in inheritance. If it is accessible through the parent, then child can also, if it is protected, then child can also get the access that particular class.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Exactly. The main difference is that public means it is accessible to everybody, but when you are going to give the protected, protected means it is specially designed for the child and parent access. Like a child can access only this particular thing of the parent, which is protected. Okay, now, yeah, great, great. It is a very good discussion. Anybody
I
else? Yeah.
Yes. How can we pass any object in any function?
Okay. Now the question is that he is want to ask that how we can pass any object in a function. Anybody is getting the question? Maybe maybe I understand that this question can be a little bit confusing for you guys. That can we pass any object in a function? Okay.
By using the reference,
Sorry,
by using the reference,
your voice is not clear, anyone. Your
am I
voice is.
audible now?
Yeah, you're audible now. So yeah, please come again.
Uh, by using the reference variable, we can use that. Actually, I didn't clear about it.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that this question is little bit, you can say that little bit confusing, and but the same time you are very close to that. Whenever you want to, like for example, oh, now I think you can give the answer so everybody understand. Yeah, please. You ask the
Uh,
question and you can give the answer.
yeah, actually, I have passed the object by passing the reference variable of that particular object and can access that reference variable through other function also.
Okay, so now you can say that's why I was saying that Anirban answer was right, but if you are not able to answer that, let me tell you this thing in the very common way. Now you can see that whenever you want to pass any parameter, you can pass any parameter in a function if the function is parameterized, right? Right,
Right.
suppose take the example, you have a function int and it is sorry, add function, it is taking two parameter int a comma int b, right? So whenever you are calling this function, you can pass the one first integer value and second integer value, right? In the same way, you can design a function which is taking parameter as a object. Like you can say that the function is suppose add function, but the parameter will be student class object, right? Are you getting my point? Student s1. So it means whenever somebody want to call this function, he can pass the reference of student s1. Are you getting my point? Instead of parameter as a int a, you can define it student s1. So only the thing is that whenever you are passing a parameter, this parameter means you have to pass a, instead of passing an integer parameter, string parameter, you have to pass a reference of student class, whatever object, whatever reference it is expecting in the function. Right? I'm right. You are getting my point?
Yes.
So you can define, in simple words, you can say you can define your functions parameter as a class object, as a class reference also. It is not something that you can make the parameters of a function like integer, string only. It can be a, it can be a parameter of any class also. Is it okay?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is very good thing. Yeah, anybody else want to ask anything? Please guys come up. This is,
Why
yeah.
we use this keyword in getter setter?
Excellent question. Excellent question. Why we use this keyword? Actually, you can say what is the use of this keyword? Anybody?
To Actually, it is used same as of to refer that particular address in memory.
Yeah. So you, I'm
Just same
getting.
as of just same
If
as of
we want to use the same name of parameter as the, variable name, when we use this keyword.
Okay, you guys are getting that point. I understand, but you are not able to explain that as properly. The proper word is that this keyword is used to refer the current calling object reference. Okay, so the thing is that suppose take the example, if I have created object student s1 equal to something like that. I'm performing operation s1 dot. Are you getting my point? Now when it go to the constructor, in the constructor, how you will see that the who is calling this function? S1 is calling, S2 is calling, S3 is calling. So S1 is replay. You can say S1 is represent this, S2 is present this. So in simple words, you can say that you are guys are understanding that thing, but you are not able to explain. So the simple word is that this is a keyword which is going to present the current calling object. If you created the object S1, S2, S3, so at that time S1 is presenting this, S2 is presenting this. That is a common keyword. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
Yeah. Anybody else? Ravi, you want to ask anything?
No.
Okay. Who else? Asked 1, 2, 3 questions. This session is very good. Trust me, when you watch this video, you will see that what persons has given the answer, and this is the you can say entry level. Then you have to go with the expertise. Okay, so who is going to ask? Who is going to ask? No?
For today.
Okay. Okay, so that is okay. So that was really very good discussion, and the reason is that in this way you have to understand that these type of things can be happen in the interview also. Same thing will happen, right? They are going to ask you and you are going to give the answer. Maybe they will understand or not understand. In that case they are going to continue with the communication. So how you are going to deal with that, that you have to learn here. Okay.
I think we should do this activity every
Yes,
two
you.
sessions,
Yes, I,
half an
I,
hour.
I agree that we should do this activity. In this case, you can see that some people try to give the answer in the starting, but now everybody try to participate it, right? And what will happen? The motivation. This is a motivation. Next time you will come with two things. You will ready with to give the answers as well as you are going to bombard your question to others, right? So it is a
Yes.
motivational factor for everybody. So we are going to this session in the future also. Okay, for today, that is very good. Thank you.